Hi, it's Autumn, the crafting enthusiast. I am going to kit up Magic Roses from Diamond Art Club. This is for Star's event of fairies, and I'm a bit late because it's April, the end of April. I have like 4 days, and we'll see how far I can get on it. It is a square drill kit, and there are 62 colors, 3 ABs, 2 fairy dust, 1 special diamond, a total of 135,946. So maybe I'm racing the clock a little bit. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to get this all set up. I'll be right back and we'll start kitting it up. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to pull this out of the box. I am back. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this out of the box without like really muscling it, because I might have to break the box because I've opened this before and I don't think I put it away properly. I have to really use my muscles. I have to go get somebody to pull on it. I don't want to. I'd rather break the box than the insert, which I think I already broke the insert. So. I don't think it's going to work. Okay, no. I'm going to have to take the box apart, guys. Yep. It's okay. I just can't get it out. Get it out of the box, so I'll just break the box. Yeah, that's okay. I already broke the insert too. See? Well, oh yeah, I broke this end. That's okay because I have to. All right, we'll get this out of the box. It's seriously, it's a huge one. It is portrait style. It's running this way. So it's Do What Makes You Sparkle. It has 62 colors. I'm just going to keep rolling so you can kind of see. What I might do is turn the photo to the side like this. And then that way, when I go to upload this, I can just, you know, rotate the photo. So yeah, it's really big. It's a very big one. So here are the diamonds. Let's see, I'm going to kit it up in this Elizabeth Ward containers. I've got 2 of them. So this one has more of the larger ones and this one has more of the smaller ones. So I did put washi tape on all of them. So we'll get into this, and that way, I mean, I have these large ones. It will come in really handy to see if, you know, the larger amounts need more space. It's okay. Yeah. So there's a lot of green and pinks and just these beautiful shades in this. This is the special. This is the special diamond that's in it. They're very large squares. Yeah, it's just a clear crystal. But it's Y197. That'll just go in a small one. I don't think it'll need a large container. So 141, there's a couple of bags of that. That is an AB. Here's all the specials. That's not a special. This is 124, which is a beautiful pink. V907, which is an 8. This one is a fairy dust. And that one's 600. I think that might be all the specials. Is that all the specials? 1, 2. There are 1, 2, 3 ABs. So there's an AB somewhere else. We'll find it. So these are, it's a huge, oh my gosh. There are a lot of 600. So there are 4 bags here. So I'm going to see if I can get all 4 into one of these. They're like overpacked bags also. So, yeah, I need the sticker sheet, right? So, yeah. Okay, so this one's called Magic Roses. I think I said that, and it is from Jenoviya Art. It is a 25.6 by 51.2, so it's a really large one. You guys know that I like large canvases. I like to do the smaller ones too, but yeah. So I'm just gonna go according to the size of container that I need. So if it's like the 600, I'm not gonna just pre-sticker all of them, because I might need smaller ones for some and larger ones for others. So this one is definitely gonna need. And there's being as there's 62 colors, I think I have enough containers here. Even there'll be some left over, so if I need more space, I'll have it. And I have my dryer sheet close by, so if I need, oh, there's no static in that. Wow. I'm kind of want to move my camera just a little bit so you guys can, I don't have to reach so far. Okay. So you guys can see. So 4 bags of 600 is crazy. There's a little bit of static in that. Not bad though. Nothing alarming. Today is Saturday, April 26th. Don't really have many plans today. My husband got me a, back at my birthday last year. Oh my gosh, I guess I need a dryer sheet. I spoke too soon. Last year, my husband got me I always tell him how much I miss back in the, 80s and 90s. They always put these heat lamps in the bathrooms, and I hate it when the bathroom gets cold. Like you get out of the shower or bath and it's cold. I hate that. I want to be able to turn on a heat lamp. I mean, it's different when it's in the summer, right? But in the winter, like when you get out of the shower, you don't want to be frozen. So I think he plans on putting that in today, even though he got it for me last year. I think he's going to put it in today. And my husband is an electrician, by the way, so he does everything to code. Residential or business. Get out. Okay. So yeah, he's been an electrician since he was like 19. So it's like 27 years or something that he's been doing this job. So I suppose it's easy to get bored in a what would you call it? In a career, it's easy to get bored because, let's see, I want my shiny stickers. Because you do it your whole life, like it's easy to get bored in a career path. Like, yeah. So that's kind of, I've been a mom my whole life, well, the majority of it. So that's kind of like my calling, is to be a mom. I did have, when my older kids were little, I worked a couple of jobs. I worked at a Super 8 hotel, was my first job in a tiny little town of Columbus, Montana. And then my second job was, I worked 5 jobs, I think. My second job was, I worked at a video store. I miss the old video stores, going and renting a movie, although I like the convenience of digital. And then after that, I worked in a daycare where my son went to daycare, and it was like a trade. So we traded daycare time for, you know, the cost of daycare. So that was nice. I think this one needs this size, 807. And then after that, I ran my own daycare out of my house, which was, I loved doing that. That was fun. And then after a few years of that, I just kind of, there's a few reasons why I quit doing that, and one of them was, it wasn't the kids, it was the adults. Like, they would show up on a Friday at 8 o'clock at night. That always bothered me, because I knew that they went to the bar instead of coming and getting their kids, you know, like they were taking advantage of me. So I quit daycare, not because of the kids, but because people just didn't have respect for my time, you know. Like, I was taking care of their kids all week, and then they would, on Friday, instead of coming and getting their kids, they would go to the bar, and that bothered me, because my time means something too, you know. So yeah, that's kind of a touchy subject for me. So I quit doing daycare, and then after that, I kind of worked for a short period of time for another daycare lady, and that did not prove to be well, because she was not a very nice person. And I don't know, I tend to show people respect until they show me that they don't deserve my respect, and that's when I get ugly. So I think we all have that side of us, you know. So I worked for her for a little while, and then decided that I did not want to do that anymore. Not that I didn't want to work with kids, but because kids are just amazing. I love working with kids. Like, even in church, like, I would always, when I would donate my time, because I would always tithe my time, and I look at your time spent being generous is actually a tithe, you know. And I do it with a grateful heart. So there's that. That's a little bit about me. I love kids. I just love kids. I don't, like, if it wasn't such a hard system to be in public school, I probably would have been a teacher of some kind in the public school system, but just to be with kids. I mean, yeah, there's an occasional ugly kid, you know, like, their attitude is ugly is what I mean. Like, but they don't act like that out of the fact that they're actually an ugly person. They see that at home. So a lot of times kids don't act that way just because they're just nasty individuals. They act that way because that's the way they're treated. Like, bullies are usually bullied at home. So there's a reason why they act that way. So there's that, and then let's see, I found a blue one. So I did that for a little while, just kind of felt around. I was working in a small town, and then after that, I got a job at Montana Silversmiths in Columbus, Montana. Like, if you just look up Montana Silversmiths, their jewelry, it's mostly for country western style. I made belt buckles, I made jewelry, I made earrings, I used this solder the soldering machines. Let's see. I did that for a couple of years, and after that, I quit. There was a lot of turmoil in my life at that time, and so I quit that job, and I couldn't handle like the stress of working with women. I'm sorry, this is like very touchy for me. And then having stress on a personal level. So I just couldn't do it. So yeah. So after that, I got a job at a fireworks factory in Columbus, Montana. It was like literally right next door to my house. I only had to drive up a hill, and I could have walked to work. It was kind of far back in the woods, but back, you know, kind of behind my house. But yeah, I worked there for a couple of years too. I loved that job. That job was awesome because we did fireworks for Disneyland, for the Super Bowl, for concerts, for like famous people. I went to the Ozzy Osbourne concert and in Billings that year, and I wanted to go because I wanted to see the fireworks that we made go up. That was an awesome job. But once again, I'm working with catty women who don't give two craps about your feelings, so yeah. It's hard to find a good workspace where you can be safe, you know. 911. This is 911. I'm looking to see if there's going to be any 6000s in this, and I don't see any. No. Okay, this bag is really full. I think it'll fit in this. I don't know. This bag is like really full. I don't think it'll fit in that. I don't want to fight for space. So I worked there for a couple of years. Meanwhile, my older children were growing. I got divorced in that time. I moved out of Columbus. Ooh, this one. I moved out of Columbus. Well, I had got remarried. I mean, a span of time went by and I got remarried, and I found my wonderful husband that I'm currently married to, and we have been married together for 17 years. And we moved from Columbus after the older kids got older. My oldest daughter got old enough to drive. She got her driver's license. So then we moved from Columbus to Laurel, Montana. And in Laurel, we bought a house there. It was right on the outskirts of Billings. It was a really nice house. I loved it. It had pillars in the front. It was a split entry, so when you walk in the front door, there was an up or down. You could go up or down like that. So there was a like basement, and then there was a basement and an upstairs. So there was 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and kind of like if it was finished, the basement wasn't finished, but if it would have been finished, it would have had 2 living rooms, and then the laundry room was downstairs. It would have had 2 family rooms, you know, just like it would have been really cool to actually create a downstairs apartment where, you know, you could have maybe rented it out or something like that. Okay, we're at 3847, and there are, holy cow, 5 bags. Okay, yeah, there's a lot here. So we lived in that house for a while, and then the economy crashed in 2008, and they stopped letting the guys have overtime. They stopped. It was so stressful, and I was at home with the kids, and I had Gavin was, I think he was like 2 or 1. And so I was at home with him, and my husband was an electrician. See, in most economies, an electrician really doesn't make that much money. It is a necessity, so they're always going to need an electrician, right? You're always going to need an electrician, but in most parts of the world, unless you own your own business, electricians really don't get paid that much money. So we were like struggling to make ends meet, and like one paycheck would go to the house payment and one paycheck would go to groceries. So only once a month could we go to the grocery store and buy food. So I was always clipping coupons. I was always looking for sales. I was always like, just trying to make ends meet, because we had, the baby at home. And then they started, because of the economy at the time, they started sending the guys out of state to work. So my husband started working in Wyoming while I was living in Montana, and it was super, super stressful because I was pregnant with our second child, my fourth, and I was doing it all by myself. This is 3847. It's right here. So that was really hard. I got 2 more bags, so I'm going to need one of these. That was really hard. So then my husband had a friend who worked over here in Williston, and they were actually roommates. They worked together when my husband lived in Colorado. So yeah, my husband lived in Colorado for like 10 years. So yeah, he loves Colorado. So he took the job. Basically, the guy that he owned a business, and he offered my husband a job, and so we took the job. And so my husband moved over here to Williston and lived over here in 2011 and had to transfer back and forth. I'm gonna put the rest of this in here. Transfer back and forth. Every weekend he would drive home and then come back and work on the weekdays here in Williston. So that went on for a year until our house was finished, and then we moved over here, and the whole family. We sold our house in Laurel and moved over here, and we've been here for almost 14 years. So yeah, pretty crazy, right? Like 38 or 47. So I was raised in the Dalles. I lived in Battleground, so I lived in Oregon, Washington, and then I lived in Montana, and now North Dakota. And it's really funny because my husband went to Wahpeton. He went to college in Wahpeton, and he said, "I'm never gonna live in North Dakota." Never say never. Because here we are. Living in North Dakota. Yeah. So I have worked out of the home, and I do understand the pressures of, making ends meet, paying bills. This is 939. So yeah, we've been here for 14 years, and to be honest, there is no other place in the nation that is going to pay him what he makes here so that I can stay home with the kids and homeschool them. There's no other place in the nation. There might be a spot in the oil field down in Texas, but my husband has like a specialty part of his job. And so he's not, he knows how to do residential and business, but he's been doing commercial because, it's all in the oil field. So he deals with the motors of the oil wells. And if there's one that goes down, he knows how to run the computers too, because they're all computerized. He knows how to reset the computers. They just connect. They connect wirelessly, like Bluetooth almost, I think. And that's how they can work on them. So these are a little bit staticky. They're kind of like right in the middle. They're not like horrible, but they're not great. So but yeah, that is how we got here, and it's been, you know, it's been a great ride. Like, I have to admit, like, when you go from like almost poverty to all of a sudden you're able to afford to buy things, you know. Here's 310. I'm gonna do 310. These are really big bags, so I think I need to see. 390. This one right here is gonna need, this is 814, it's gonna need a larger container. But yeah, when we first moved over here, we had a house on the other side of town. It was all that was available at the time for the market here. There was no residential available in the oil field because it was like the infrastructure was not built at that time. It had not caught up with the influx of population. So we had to wait before we moved over here. We had to wait for it was, what, 6 months or something for our house to be done. It was a whole new subdivision. Like, there was only a couple of houses out there. So, yeah, but once that was done, then we moved over. And we lived out there for 10 years. And so that subdivision just seems to be taking a nosedive. It's getting ghetto, and just the houses are going into foreclosure and just being abandoned. And so I'm really glad that we decided to move out of that subdivision and come over here. 814. And I was able to have my dream little hobby farm. I always wanted a hobby farm. So, so I have my sheep, and I can spin my wool, and, you know, it's a couple acres. It's nothing, it's not like huge, you know, it's just enough for us. And they didn't have like any rules for having animals, so, you know, the guy that built the house, he's since passed away, yeah, he's like, go ahead, have cows, have sheep, have horses, whatever you can put, you know, on the land, it's okay with me, and chickens and all that. So that was like a dream come true for me. And so yeah, we've been out here. This is our 4th year out here. And when we moved in, you buy a house, you get like a fixed income, right? Like, or you mean a fixed loan. Like, you buy your house and you do a 30-year fixed loan and whatever. That's just how you should do it anyway, in my mind. So every year they raise our property taxes, and our house payment has gone up $200 because of property tax in this state or in this town. It's ridiculous. So if you hear noise in the background, my husband is putting in that heat lamp. So I gotta take a little bit out. This is like overfilled. The rest of the 310 in this small one because there is no room left in there. Oh my gosh. Come on. There. Let's see. I need to go get groceries, but I wanted to do this kit up first. And get it going at least. I want to get it started. So, but I do have to run errands and get stuff done. Let's see, 141. So there's, you know, life on top of YouTube. So, and then I gotta edit because I like to add my intro and outro to my videos. So I don't always edit my videos, but I do add it to CapCut just to do add my intro and outro. Kept telling myself I was going to get a new dryer sheet and I never went and got one. I had fun doing my live yesterday. It's so nice to see everybody. I mean, I kind of wish we could like rent a room, you know, like get a conference room or something and hang out, you know. It would be so nice. I don't think I have this in the stickers. I don't, because specials are not, like ABs are not. I might have to write it out. Yeah, I'm going to have to write this one out because ABs do not have their own. I need a second container. Let's see. This is AB 141. Okay. And I'll just put this on the container. Oh no, I need a small one. So, yeah, this is for Star's event, Starbright 70. She does like a monthly event, and I wanted to get like other big canvases out of the way before I started this one, because I knew this is going to be a big one, but we'll see how far I can get in 4 days, right? Should I do it morning, noon, and night? Only stop to close my eyes for a moment. Let's see. Let's go with, this one just needs a small one. Z907. But yeah, being a Saturday, I was like, you know, recording and kitting up actually sounds relaxing, so that's what I'm doing. And my husband might come in and out, so if you hear stuff in the background, that's why. He's gonna have to probably go get parts for putting in this heat lamp in the bathroom. I'm so happy. I'm so excited to have it. I think this will fit in one of these. It might be overfilled, but we'll try it. It is AB124. So I've been recording like these longer videos, and my computer is like, I don't have enough space for you. So I've been having to go through my files on my computer. I'm like, well, they're already uploaded to YouTube, so I don't think if I delete my Whippin' Chats, I don't think that'll be a big deal. Off my computer, not off YouTube. So I've been having to like you know, get rid of files in order, and then I open up a new folder and name it, and then I just, it's a lot. Z956. This is a pretty big container, so I'm going to use one of these. Yeah, this is such a wonderful community, and I am always thankful for everybody that I have met on here. It's really, really awesome to like have a community, and you know, the support. So when you have a bad day, you have your support, and when you're having a good day, you can be support, you know, and that is really good. I'm having hot flashes, so I'm overheated. I have to get rid of this sweatshirt. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Let's see. These have, like, when it comes to some of these colors, there's so much. There's like huge amounts of some of these colors. Like this is 909, and I don't even know if I'm going to have enough big containers. I'm going to have to go in search of big containers, because this one needs a large container. And this one needs a large container. I'm going to have to go searching. 815 needs a large container. If I don't cut into the bags, it's fine. I can just keep them separated and, you know, set them aside. But yeah, they're, I'm gonna need, I don't think I have any more large containers in here. So, okay. I'll be right back. Found one. Let's see how many we can find. There's one. And this actually goes to my other kit. So I found this one, and here's another large one. And here's a couple of these. Okay, I hope you guys are still with me. Alright, now, I did find a couple of large containers, so hopefully we have enough space. I don't think we will, though. This one is, let's see, let's do 815. I have been, as you guys get to know me, I'm a extremely open, trusting, loving individual, and been known to be suckered because my heart wants to believe that everybody is good, when, yeah, if you guys are hearing clumping, or, you know, bumping and banging and all that, it's because my husband's up in the ceiling checking the wires for putting in that heat lamp. So yeah, that's just me. That's who I am. And as much ugly as I have seen in my life, I still find beauty in people. You still can find beautiful people, you know. 38, 48. But I think when every one of us have, at some point, we have a story, you know. We have a tale to tell. And we've all experienced at some point ugly in our life. And if you haven't, then count your blessings, because I've experienced ugly, so ugly that it's dark, like evil. So, but there's so many good things in life. Even though those things left a mark on me, those evil things, I don't accept that everybody is evil, you know? I don't accept that everybody, I am a skeptic, but I don't believe that everybody's out to get you. And I don't want to believe that everybody has, I mean, I know everybody has evil in them. Everybody has a dark side. At some point, there is static in this, by the way. It's just that I guess the first instinct in me is to believe that there's good. And so, yeah, I have my low points. I think those of us who have had extreme traumas in our life, and abuses, that we tend to have a very a scary side, I guess, that, you know, it's like you go into a depression and you can tell, you know, you can tell that people that experience that are people that have been traumatized extremely severely. So this is 909. There are 3 bags of it. Yeah, these are hard subject, and some of them are like, is traumatic subjects for some people, so I guess. But I think it's good to be honest, you know, and if you are having trouble, to reach out, you know, to say, hey, I'm having a hard time, and ask for support. So and definitely, it's like when I reach those points in my life, it's not to get attention. It's actually, I tend to hide, and that's just me. I'll run and hide. I'll not reach out. I will get quiet. I will not get shallow. I don't get shallow and lie about how I feel, but a lot of times I don't tell people how I feel because I don't want it to be a burden on them, you know. I don't want them to feel like they have to rescue me, but I do think that we need to reach out when we're struggling. I just do. And that took me a long time to learn. So there are times when we're up and we need to be the support for someone else, and then there are times when we're down and we need support from other people, you know. And so that's kind of how the marriage works too, you know, or your relationships. There are people that are closest to you that when you're having a bad day, they're your support and bring you up, and when you're having a good day and they're having a bad day, you can be their support. We're supposed to be connected. We are all connected, every one of us. So when you encounter evil or a mean person, just know that maybe, I don't even know how to put it, like, just know that there's good out there too. I was gonna do, I need another sticker. I need 909 first. I should finish that. I don't want anybody to suffer in silence. I cannot seem to get these in the container. I try to always be upbeat, but there are bad days, and my health has a lot to do with it. I need a 909 sticker. 909. I don't want to burn myself out on YouTube. I don't. I want to, like, I have fun with it, you know? I like longer videos. I like to kit up. I like to kit down. I like to do multi-crafts. You're going to see a lot of stuff that I do. Like, if you followed me in a day, you'd be like, wow. Like a day in the life vlog, you know? Where I take the camera with me everywhere I go and I show you everything that I do in a day. Yeah, that would be fun. I think those are fun videos to watch, you know. Let's see, this is 909. Keep those together. Take these out. This out. Okay. So there are a lot of this 319. So I'm going to need 2 containers of that too. So I may as well prepare that container. There's, some people might say, yeah, that's a lot of colors, and other people might say, oh, that's not bad. So this, as many colors as it has, some people are only, like, you know, working with 15, 20, 25 colors in a canvas. So yeah, sometimes these kit ups take a little while. It would go a little bit faster if I didn't have to deal with the static. When I first started it, it didn't have any static, and as I've gone, it's like gotten worse. But how are you guys today? It's a beautiful Saturday. It is overcast here. I think it's supposed to rain today. I think it's, yeah, today's supposed to be a rainy day, and that's good. I love rain. Growing up in the Pacific Northwest, yeah. I love rain. I mean, when I was there, growing up there, having, you know, 30 days of non-stop rain. This is ridiculous. I didn't put it in a dryer sheet, and I should have. Yeah, I'm gonna real quick pour this in a dryer sheet. So because it's rainy today, today's a good day for maybe grocery shopping or just working inside the house. You know, we have our regular outdoor chores and then just kind of working inside the house. So I thought, well, I'll film this kit up and then go get grocery shopping done and cook dinner. I was gonna make tater tot casserole last night, but I didn't have all the ingredients, so last night we just ended up making tacos, and then I literally can eat everything in the form of a taco. I can make a casserole. Okay, this is so funny. And put it in a taco, like a soft taco. I make this tater tot casserole, and then I put it in a tortilla and cheese and everything on top of it, and it's ridiculous. I love tacos. I never get sick of tacos. My 10-year-old does. He's like, tacos again. I hear it every single time I mention the word tacos. He's like, tacos again. Yes, because it's easy and it's delicious. $8.50. Yeah, don't be alarmed by all the banging and clanging. And if I get my kit up gets interrupted because I have to go help, then yeah, then I will get back to it. There is so many beautiful greens. I'm sure you can see all these colors. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? All these colors. Yeah. If I get interrupted, I'll just have to come back to it later. But I can't go up into the attic. I just can't, because it's like, no, I can't jump up and get up there from the ladder. So Gavin's helping him though. Gavin's a really amazing child. He is such a good son. And this is 772. And it's not a huge bag, but there's quite a, I think this will fit in a small one. I hope I'm right, but if not, I'll just switch out the washi. Yeah. So I have some friends here on YouTube that I've made since I started, and I just want you to know, and I hope you know who I'm talking to. I want you to know that you are loved, you are cared for, you are a person to look up to, and I think every once in a while we all need reminders of the love that the community wants to show you. Please know that. I have down times too. And just reach out. You're gonna find people that love you and that want to support you. I just want you to know I'm always here, okay? And you know who I'm talking to. I know what loyalty is. I know how to be a supportive friend. I do. I know how to do it. So just know, all you gotta do is reach out. 943. Let's see. This bag is fairly large, so I'm gonna go with this one. 943. So with crafting comes mental calmness, comes learning, the crafting is like a place where you can think and sort your feelings, sort how you feel while your hands are busy. So it's for mental health, you know. That's the way I look at crafting. It's for mental health. It's not just, I mean, it feels really good to create. And when you create and your hands are busy, it feels like a sense of accomplishment, and it can take your mind off of any troubles or things like that. It just kind of helps you sort things out, sort thoughts out. This one's got lots of static in it. Oh my gosh. No. Lots of static. Most of the colors have not been that bad. So we'll just, since there's a lot of static in this one, I'm just going to pour it right into the dryer sheet, and then, so today's a good day since it's an indoor day. Get laundry done and folded, and like I said, go grocery shopping, get laundry done, fold laundry, chores around the house, cooking, cleaning, and what I'm doing right here, filming. Yay! This tray is almost full. Isn't that so beautiful? Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Those colors are so beautiful. I'll show them all to you when I'm done here. 550, what a beautiful purple. See if there's any static in it. It doesn't look like there is. $5.50. There's only one bag, so I think I'm gonna need a medium size one. I think I don't want to fight for space, like, you know, cramped space. I want there to be a little bit of room. There, that's good. So hopefully by the end of the day I will have a heat lamp in the bathroom. Yay! Here's a small one. 964. Actually, this is pretty full. That's not going to fit in there. I need this size. 964. Oh, I can hear him walking around in the attic. Yeah, I can't get up in that space. That's like, I would have to have a taller ladder. They go up through the garage attic access. Goodness. I film these beaded cross stitch videos, and I love doing them. I mean, for someone who maybe doesn't like beaded cross stitch or doesn't do beaded cross stitch, I can see how, you know, it might seem a bit boring. But it's really fun to do them. And if anybody's like, you know, looking to learn how to do beaded cross stitch, I just want to be a source of information. I think everybody has a little bit to share, tips and tricks and things like that, you know. I'm going to have to write this one out because there is no 100. AB. Oh, A. B100. I just need a small one. There. Okay. I don't think there's any static in the ABs. In this one, anyway. Okay, there's that. That one is full. Isn't that so pretty? I'll move them around, but here's some of the colors. It's so pretty. So, okay, that one's full. Now, I do need a lot of small ones here, because these all need small containers. 3808. See, 948. This one. What's this one? This one is 894. Yeah, when I opened up this box and I got this canvas out, I was like, I got nervous all of a sudden because I didn't realize that I had taken out the sticker sheet. 367. So I had to search a little bit for the sticker sheet. 67, 612. $796. Okay. 3808. Let's see if we can do this without needing the dryer sheet. So some of these are only like, I don't know, it's like just a few. I can see like 894. People getting burnout in YouTube or making videos, or you know, I can see that. I hope you're having a good weekend. I had to change out my battery. See, this one needs 2 bags too. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Holy cow. Maybe I can get them to fit. They're larger bags. 996. But maybe I can, you know, maybe I can get them to fit. Hopefully I can get 2 bags. 2 of these larger bags in. This has a lot of static, so I'm gonna get out the dryer sheet here. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. I hope and pray that you're having a wind-free, beautiful sunny day where you can start a garden, plant some flowers, mow a lawn, do beautiful things outside where you're getting some sun rays. Oh my gosh. Oh, that would be beautiful. I would love that. Not here though, not today. It is slowly warming up here. Slowly. Very gradually the temperature has been increasing. But it just seems to never fail that when we have a nice day, the wind blows. The sun's out, the wind blows. I don't know. 913. I don't have too many colors left. woke up this morning. Actually, every morning. It has been every morning lately. Gradually, as I've gotten older, every morning it just gets more and more painful to wake up. Painful. It's so painful. My body hurts so bad. It just, the migraines, the fibromyalgia, the joint pain, that, oh my gosh. I mean, is this how people are supposed to feel in their 50s, or is it the fibromyalgia? I mean, I'm only me. I don't know how other people feel, but my body hurts so bad. It just hurts. My head hurts. My joints hurt. My back hurts. Aging, I mean, maybe we all age differently, you know. 498. Oh my gosh, there are 3 bags of 498. I don't have any more large containers. There are 3 bags of 498. Holy cow. I don't even know where these colors go. They're like jumping beans. So I'm going to need one of these and one of these. And this is 498. So 498 here. And 498 here. So, yeah, my tater tot casserole is really easy to make. It's really delicious, and it's easy to make leftovers in it. See, they jumped out. I didn't even, oh my gosh. Okay. Here's the dryer sheet. YouTube is so weird about subscriber count. Because it could be like climbing and everything going good, and then all of a sudden for like 4 days straight, nothing. There's nothing. And sometimes even the number goes down. And it doesn't matter how much I upload, because sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down. I mean, I don't think, I mean, maybe people are like, well, this isn't for me, you know, that's fine. And I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's just weird. It's just weird. And I think everybody's experiencing that. Like, well, you know, you're used to your numbers going up, and then all of a sudden they just stop. So, yeah, I got a mess here. I'm going to have to clean up. Can you guys hear all that? Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm excited to get this started too. Let's see. These ones are larger bags. They are filled to the brim. So they're going to be these ones right here. Yeah, I mean, there's only so much, 38.49, so much you can do with diamond painting, right? But I think the people that really love diamond painting like to see the videos. They, even if, you know, you're just like, oh, well, you know, I've got to get this diamond painting done, and maybe stop working on that diamond painting, take a break, go get something up, or, you know, do an organization video, or a day in the life video, show your animals, just do something a little bit different. Even if it is a diamond painting channel, people do, they like, I think people like to be involved and they like to feel like they're part of your life. And I mean, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. I don't think you always have to do only, I mean, you can do another craft. If you like cross stitch, do a cross stitch video. It doesn't always have to be diamond painting. Do a crafting video, just a video of, you know, crafts. It just doesn't matter. Like whatever you're putting your hands on, people are going to enjoy it. Someone's going to watch it. 3608. So, I mean, don't put yourself in a box. I mean, daily vlogs are, people love them. I like watching them. Find other people's lives interesting, how they live, what they do for a living, you know, the information they know that they can pass on to you. 823. I mean, maybe even like a video like this would be good for just as a podcast. It doesn't have to necessarily be, you know, where you're looking at it, but that you're just listening to it. Some people are at work. They, you know, want to listen to something while their hands are busy. So, just... My son said that with longer videos that I should put up podcasts, like just audio podcasts, because some people just want to listen. They can't watch. And that, I mean, I thought about doing that, but some people really are watching, but some people just like the longer videos. They're like crafting, you know, and their hands are busy, or you're you know, diamond painting or knitting or doing something like that, and you just want to listen. Or you can only listen because your hands are busy. This is all small amounts, so I think all I need is small containers from here on out. I don't have enough right here, but I do have some more. I just gotta go grab them. Let's see, how many do I got here? Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So these last ones here, I'm just going to go grab a bunch of small ones. I do have a group of small ones that I can grab. I got a bunch of little ones here. So I'll have to move a lot of these bigger ones out. I'll just move them out. This is a long video. I didn't think a kit up with only this many colors could take so long. Goodness. Am I just being slow, or... what is it? I'm just going to cut these all apart. Alright. I think I've got enough small ones here. I think. I don't know. 3041. My washi tape doesn't all match. That's okay. $8.91. $9.92. There's only a few, and then the rest of these there's only a few. Oh, what else is there, you guys? This is taking a little while, so I am struggling to think of something to say. I'm tired. Seems like the story of my life. I'm tired. Wish I had the energy to just go to town, do my shopping. Static. Do my shopping. Still have energy when I get home. That'd be nice. I remember when I was in my 20s and 30s, I had so much energy, and yeah, I could go run errands, raise the kids, cook dinner, work out. I could do all of it and still have energy by the end of the day, and go for a long walk. I used to go for long walks, like 5 miles a day. Maybe I would get more energy if I did start working out daily. I have to be really careful of my my physical health. I can't like just go out and 3778. I can't just go out and do it. I'll injure myself. I do every single time. I injure myself if I try to just go out and do a whole bunch. But I think it would be fun to you know, take the camera, go for a walk. I think it would be fun to like film it on a GoPro. Just strap the GoPro to you, maybe even on a bike ride, something like that. That would be fun. I was thinking about taking the camera with me to the park, even just using my phone. 792. I'm going out and walking around Spring Lake Park. A lot of times when we do that, the kids take their bikes and they ride their bikes around the track. So, Star, if you see this, just know, yes, I am uploading it. I am. I'm getting it done. Okay. 803. Oh my gosh. I gotta put a dryer sheet in this one. That's bad. I'm gonna put a couple in there. They're jumping out. They're like all over the place. It's not the same color. It's this one. Seriously? Wow. Okay, maybe it's calmed down a bit. It's like keep pouring. Pour, pour, pour. Okay. Let's see. 38.42. Catch myself getting quiet. Can feel my headache coming back. $7.58. To me, I just don't think a kit up should take this long, but when there's a lot of colors or static or you run into issues, it can take longer. These are jumping everywhere. Oh my gosh, get out. I've watched like cross stitchers, and they only like, oh my gosh, they've only put up a video like, you know, once every 6 weeks. And I mean, I guess, yeah, I can understand that because it takes time to make progress on a cross stitch, so I can understand that. But it just feels like I have to subscribe to several cross stitchers, because if I want to watch cross stitching videos, then they don't post, and they only post once every 6 weeks, and I want to watch content, then I have to find more to watch. And hopefully they don't all upload at the same time. But I mean, even if that were the case, I would have 6 weeks to consume the content. And then, yeah. There, I think I got it all. I noticed that I feel like I have to upload every single day, and I shouldn't feel like that. Sometimes I wait. 336. Sometimes I wait and I, you know, or I can't upload. Yeah. Don't have to upload every single day. But I do feel like, you know, I'm constantly like doing a craft, and I, you know, I'm constantly doing a craft and I can share it. 38.43. I just want to, you know, be there for people. This one did jump a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I don't know who told me that I have to upload every day. I don't know why I think that. I mean, even if I only uploaded like 3 videos a week, I just, you know, 995. Then people would actually have time to watch the videos, because if we're watching several different, you know, content creators, then it's hard to keep up. So, and if their videos are long, like this one, you know, giving them 3 or 4 days before I upload another one would be, it's, to me, it would seem more feasible. So, this is like, doesn't feel like there should be this much static in. in these smaller bags, I have a huge mess to clean up. I wanted to do a Temu haul today. $37.65. I have a lot of Temu hauls that I need to open. What is it? $37.65. Oh my gosh, what did I do? $37.65. $37.65. I'm just looking because there's $37.66, but not $37.65, so I must have put it somewhere. Oh, there it is. I think this one's supposed to be $37.66 and not $37.65. That's why. That's why. I just gotta change the I'm just gonna change the washi out. That's good. Okay. Come on. I don't want to ruin the sticker, so there we go. $37.66, and this one's $37.65. Every once in a while I struggle with that. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now I only got 3 more. These 3 colors, and then yay, the cut up is done. And $38.51. They're just small bags. $38.35. And I'm gonna wait. There should be 4. Did one drop? It's just 754. Let's see, 38.51. Let's just do this one at a time here. I could see how one of them would drop. Yeah, my husband's working. I told him, I'm like, it doesn't matter, you can go ahead. It will be fine if there's background noise. 38.35 and 754. So the other one's 100. So AB 100. That's the one that I decided to make my own sticker for, and I don't know why I did that. Let me find it. This one, AB 100. So that's why. Okay, that's fixed. So one more sticker. Okay. Okay, one more. I hope you guys, hope I could keep you company. I hope you guys were okay with a longer video. But yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and post this, even though it is a longer video. and you know, you guys can listen to it later. It's fine. Everybody's got, you know, and the weekends are hard because people like do a lot of their running around on the weekends. So, but yeah, I hope I could keep you company. I'm gonna probably get off of here. I hope you like the video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you want. You can do what you want. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of your guys' support and in the community, you know. You guys are amazing. You've helped me so much, and I thank you for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And I'm gonna go ahead and start this right away as soon as I possibly can, probably this evening. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I guess I already said that. And hit the like button, subscribe, click, you know, click that little bell so you know when I upload another video. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.